The Secret Service is investigating a major data breach at Target. Approximately 40 million customers' credit and debit cards may have been compromised. Our Chris Trankman is live with what you need to know tonight. Chris?
Well, we're talking about a big stretch from November 27th, that was right before Thanksgiving, all the way up until just a few days ago, December 15th, meaning that virtually every customer who shops at Target could be a victim.
We have an important news alert for you now. A major security breach at Barnes & Noble. Thousands of customers who used credit and debit cards now being warned to check for unauthorized transactions and to change their PIN numbers immediately.
For more information on this, let's go right to problem solver Susan Hogan with the latest.
Barnes & Noble is calling this breach a sophisticated criminal effort to steal information, your personal information.
Sarah, thank you. Another security breach to report. Michael's is the latest store hit by hackers. The arts and craft chain says nearly 3 million cards have been potentially affected. The breach took place between May 8th of 2013 and January 27th of this year, so quite a while. We bring in Robert Siciliano, identity theft expert and McAfee consultant. Robert, always nice to see you. Unfortunately, we're always seems to be talking about these breaches, which continue to happen. 3 million credit cards potentially impacted here. I mean, Michael says there's no evidence any other personal information, such as names, addresses, or debit card numbers were revealed. But what could be at risk here?
Yeah, deja vu, right? Credit card information, and that means that bad guys are probably processing those cards right now, placing fraudulent orders. We call this account takeover. They take over their existing accounts, they make unauthorized charges, and if you're not paying attention to your statements, you end up paying for those goods and services.
Sally Beauty Holdings is one of the most recent retailers to fall prey to hacking, and today it revealed the extent of its data breach. According to an investigation, the security breach compromised fewer than 25,000 records containing customer credit and debit payment data.
Detective Eric Landamius says the trick was finding out how the thief had gotten Young's and other victims' numbers without actually stealing their cards.
They all do use their cards at gas stations, which is unfortunately a very recurring problem as far as the locations of skimming devices.
This is a skimming device bought legally online for $200. It records card numbers on a memory chip. Hacker and ex-convict Greg Evans, who owns his own security firm, showed us how a crook can use a popsicle stick and super glue to attach the skimmer.
Now, the first thing we have to do is to make sure that we're lining the skimmer up here with the credit card so it goes in evenly. See, this way the person doesn't even know when they're sliding their card in. The person thinks that he's pumping his gas and everything is fine. But in actuality, somebody just stole his credit card.
This demonstration was done in a matter of just a few minutes. The real scam artist can make the skimmer seamless and undetectable to customers. The thief retrieves the skimmer and then downloads the data.
How many credit card numbers or debit card numbers can a small skimmer hold?
About 1,000.
Attention shoppers, a large-scale credit card theft is sweeping 63 stores. It happened at the nation's largest bookstore, Barnes & Noble. So how did thieves get into the checkout machines? ABC senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas has been investigating that today.
Today, Barnes & Noble announced it has been the victim of a massive, sophisticated scheme targeting credit and debit cards. Thieves went after these tiny devices known as PIN pads we routinely use to swipe our credit and debit cards for purchases. 63 stores in 9 states were hit, potentially affecting thousands of customers. Each time a purchase was made, the PIN pad beamed the customer's private financial information to the crooks. The crooks could then withdraw money from bank accounts and make unauthorized credit purchases.
Well, I think it's really scary.
I am worried that someday this stuff's going to hit me.
We went to stores today in New York and California, and the PIN pad devices were gone. Barnes & Noble was so concerned it took the PIN pads out of all of its 700 stores nationwide.